Guys, how's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gents. Welcome all back to a brand new LEGO Incredibles video, or LEGO Incredibles custom video, even more specifically. My name is Blitzwinger, as I just mentioned already. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We just rescued a farmer, so we're already doing well today. We got that positive vibe, that positive karma coming our way, so that is exceptionally awesome. Now, with all that in mind, ladies and gents, I want to, of course, go on ahead and thank you guys so very much for tuning on into the customs, and this is going to be the customs finale. But wait, calm down. I know what you're saying. Bro, how could you possibly end the series? You have to breathe in, breathe out, calm down. It's not the end of the series. It's just the end of the Batman customs, because I said we would create 2 more customs from the Batman universe. We've already created 10 characters. After this video, you can expect tomorrow, or maybe even later on today, I'll be uploading the showcase of all 12 characters in the LEGO Incredibles video game, because I'm actually really happy and proud of what we have done so far. So that is definitely fantastic. But, ladies and gents, I want to go on ahead and announce, of course, the 2 characters that we're going to put together. So the first one is going to be Alfred. And I actually did ask you guys over on Twitter as well, because I figured, since you guys follow me on Twitter, but don't send me as many messages, so I was like, hey, let's go to Twitter and Instagram and ask you guys as well for this question. So I got a bunch of responses from even some other YouTubers, which was pretty cool. So Jay Shockblast, there's a bit of a shout out for you, who he said that we should build, or I asked basically for a pair of Batman characters from the Batman universe, and he chose Red Hood and Deathstroke, which one of those characters I actually did choose to build today, and that is going to be Red Hood. Sai had suggested to go on ahead and put together Red Robin and Mr. Freeze. Then Brendan Wolf suggested Red Hood, Jason Todd, and Joker. Now, of course, we've already put together the Joker, so that's definitely exciting. And then there was a few people that had also mentioned that we should build Alfred, including Rocky, at Hitaka 5 Ever. So there you go. Got you guys. I got you guys with some shout outs. Don't forget, guys, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Blitzwinger, so that in the future you could participate in similar chats. Now, let's go on ahead and kick things off with Alfred, which is probably going to be one of the more simpler characters that we're going to go on ahead and put together here today. Oh yeah, and of course, sorry guys, another thing that I should have mentioned. Don't forget, if you guys enjoy these live streams, please take a quick moment to go on ahead and just simply hit that like button. So, with all that in mind, let's go on ahead and continue. The cool thing with Alfred is that we have a lot of business suits in the game. So there we go. Like something like that would work perfect for Alfred. So I think that Alfred, honestly, right now is probably going to end up being the fastest character that we've ever customized. But there was a few of you guys that asked for him, so I was like, you know what? It's appropriate. We should have Alfred in the game as well. Even though this torso kind of feels like it'd be almost more like Bruce Wayne, you know, just based on the style of suit. I feel like Alfred would wear something, maybe even more something like that, honestly. But unfortunately, the color is not really the one we would want for that, because he'd usually wear something a little bit more old school, like almost something like this as well, the Civilian Herald attire, or something like that. You know, I feel like those would fit Alfred a tiny little bit better. But since they're not in black, and I'd like to go on ahead and do a black suit, we could do this as well, but I don't know. I feel like that's clearly a bartender look, so I don't think that will work for Alfred, even though it does have the butterfly kind of necktie, which is a little bit probably more typical for what Alfred wears, again, from what I recall off the top of my head in the comics and such. We could go on ahead and have him wear that, but that's too messy. Alfred is too much of an aficionado to make everything look perfect. We could actually make him wear this. That I would not mind, because you know what? It's got the pocket watch as well, and Alfred, of course, has that British background, so I feel like that would work really well. So that's why we're going to go on ahead and have him rock that, as though he took off his jacket. I think that would be fitting. Now, the cool thing is that there is hairstyles that fit the Alfred look. Unfortunately, you can't change the hair color, so that's a bit of a bummer. I was hoping it would let us change colors, but I guess we're going to have to stick with what we have here. And then we need a little bit of an older look, and ideally, of course, that mustache that he's known for. There we go. Somewhat more youthful Alfred version there. I guess that could work, kind of. Somewhat, probably not really. That would be an interesting look for Alfred. Beard Alfred. It could be a good Santa Claus if we ended up building Santa Claus. I feel like that would be really good for Alfred. But again, the issue here is that then the hair is inaccurate. Because then it's like the hair and the mustache don't match. Man, is there a mustache, like a similar look, but maybe where the mustache is a different color? Same with that. That makes him just look too old. Ooh. We could pick that. No. Because then we don't have the mustache. Okay, what if we did this then? What if we changed his hairstyle, right? If we did that mustache. I just feel like that's too good. That face is like perfect. Is there anything in here maybe we could choose, you know? Because we could give him like which one? Like this kind of hat, right? As though he was driving Bruce Wayne somewhere. But I feel like that doesn't look good. I think they have done Alfred before with this type of hairstyle as well. You know? But I feel like every recent iteration of him had this hair. And unfortunately, I can't change the color on it. So that's kind of a bummer, you know? It's pretty annoying. You know what? We'll keep it just because I feel like we're sacrificing a little bit of color accuracy in terms of like we're using the wrong hair color, but we're getting the best possible accuracy on the character. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, as far as superpowers, I don't even know what to do here. What do we give? I guess maybe we'll give him the techie super, right? Because he does kind of sometimes act like Oracle for Batman before Oracle was around. So I think that we're going to go on ahead and I don't know if it'll let me spell out his whole name. But I guess we can find out. Wow, really? Oh, one letter! One letter short. Okay. Well, then we're just going to keep it as Alfred, because I don't want to just do Alfred Pennywort. Like, what is that? That sounds like an insult. All right. So, there we are, ladies and gents. We have managed to put together a really cool look for Alfred Pennyworth. So, that is terrific. So, now we got one other character added to the squad. But, as I said, speaking of squads, kind of a fitting character on the more recent runs of... Why is it not opening up? What's happening? Okay, there we go. That was so weird. One of the more recent characters to join the Suicide Squad is Red Hood. So that is going to be the character that we are putting together now. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is change the name. She's probably going to be smack-talking the fact that there's a cape on this character. Why did I call him Red Hood? There we go. Red Hood has been assembled. Okay, so some things that are going to be easy on him as well. The legs. Actually, I think there might be really cool legs that we could use for him. Maybe that one with the rag there. That could be kind of cool. Isn't there one with like cool knee pads? Oh, this one. But that's has that blue, which doesn't work very well for him. Maybe this one. So it kind of looks more like a pair of pants. I think that'll work. And then we'll just recolor there. So I think that's a pretty decent look on the pants. Now is going to be the jacket. Because usually now, at least in the comics, again, if we're doing like the Joker iteration of Red Hood with the kind of dome head, then obviously that character will look a little bit different. If we're doing the Arkham Knight, spoiler alert, at this point though, come on, it's been so long that has been out, then obviously he'll have a different look as well. Because from what I remember, the Arkham Knight look was predominantly gray, not even black. So that might be one other look. But we're going to probably try to go for the most like modern version of him in the comics, where he's got that like leather jacket and then the, I guess it's like a chest plate or whatever, along with the bat on the chest. So that's kind of what I'd like to go for. As far as whether or not I'll be able to use something like that, I don't know. That might be the closest we'll get to that, honestly, but we'll see. We're going to cycle through everything that is available and take our time in terms of deciding for the torso, because that's really going to, you know, impact the character. The tassels is just not the look for Red Hood. It's a decent look for the Young Bucks, but it's not going to work for the Red Hood. So let's see. Oh my goodness, are you serious? There's really only one jacket that has that color. Okay, well, I guess on the other hand, that made things easy because I don't have to pick like, oh, maybe this one looks better because there really is no choice except the one that I mentioned before. So we're going to have to stick with that. I don't even know if there's an option to recolor to that color because I don't even know what I would describe that as. Maybe it's this kind of, no. What color is that even? Oh, perfect. It's that. Whatever that's called. It's like grayish greenish. Maybe it's this actually. Yeah, that's too bright. That's so weird because up front it looks perfect, but then when I looked at it on the side, it didn't look great. And this looks perfect. So we're going to go with that instead. Now, he does wear gloves, so we're going to keep the black gloves on. Then we need to remove the cape, which I'm sure will make Edna very, very happy. Watch. What? Why is she not saying anything? No capes.
No capes.
There. I was like, she's gotta mention something. Oh, okay. I guess she's it's a one-time thing. That's it. Now, again, if we were doing the version of Red Hood that we see in, like, where the Joker was the Red Hood, we could go on ahead and give him a red cape because that Red Hood actually had one. So that would have been an option here. All right, so let's see what we have for the faces. I honestly would not have minded even to use this, honestly, if I could recolor it to be red, but since it's not letting me, that's a bit of a problem. Again, would be cool for the Joker version of Red Hood, but not going to really work here. You know what? I just realized this is going to be a problem because I don't think there are any faces that are fully red. They have the black. Oh my gosh, there's no actual like mask. They only have the black masks. They have the gray one here, which again, not going to work. Obviously, it's the Red Hood after all. Oh, man. And another of the black masks. Why don't you let me at least change the color on that? That would have been so good. Okay, so I think we're going to have to improvise here, obviously. And maybe choose... Oh, and they have the blue one as well, I guess. So that would have been kind of a decent... Oh, and green. Where's red then? Why can't you just give me red as well, man? That would have been cool. There's light blue. There's like another variation of blue. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. No. My goodness. There's really not a lot of options here, huh? Yeah, I definitely made myself a challenge picking to design the Red Hood, you know? Could go with that because he does wear a motorcycle helmet often. You know? And give him a red motorcycle helmet. Just because I'm trying to think of a creative way of making him look like the Red Hood. And I honestly, nothing here is really... Like I thought at first maybe if we could have found a red face, we could have done that and like kind of made it look proper. But there isn't one. You know, and that's the problem here is that no matter what we're going to do, we're not going to be able to make him look even relatively close to what he needs to look like. So because of that, I think we improvise. And since he always, or not always, but a lot of times drives a motorcycle, we give him a motorcycle helmet and that then covers up his head while also giving us that red color that we want to try to create the illusion of Red Hood. Now, the other thing is that we're probably going to need to change the face because you can see the neck. So maybe we could change it to like a black color there. Like a black neck. No. Maybe green. I'm trying to figure... Maybe there's a way to like make that look red. Nope. Clear. I'm also realizing you can see underneath the visor a little bit. Dang it. This is probably the best look we had, right? I think that looks pretty accurate at least, right? Because at least the neck is covered up, so you can't kind of see underneath the helmet, right? Or the hood, quote unquote. So it sort of works in that sense, right? We could go with that. Oh man, can you imagine if we could have repainted that? Or even this, honestly, would have looked pretty cool. Repainted. That would have been a good option. Nope. No such luck. The game does not afford us this luck. I'm trying to see some way to like see as little underneath the visor as possible. I feel like this one probably is the best because it has the most of the face kind of covered up. Or no, actually maybe this. Nope. This one has more of the face showing. You see on this one, you can't see the face as easily. You have to like really stop and like look on the side. Whereas on these ones, the ones with the more open jaw, you can clearly see the face underneath. So I don't feel like that looks as good. So I think we'll go with that. I'm like way over detailed with this, I know, but I'm just trying to do the best we can. So as far as abilities are concerned, I don't even know what we give him. Probably this one, honestly. It would be cool to give him this one just so that it kind of looks like the dual-wielding pistols that he has, but obviously we can't give him pistols. So maybe that's the closest that we can get to. So let's give him that, I guess. So, ladies and gents, that's the Red Hood. Probably the most difficult, well, not the most difficult, because Two-Face was pretty tough to create as well. But one of the most difficult characters that we've created so far for this whole entire Batman kind of experiment. But we're going to go on ahead and take a look at the two characters that we just crafted. Now, of course, guys, don't forget, I want to hear from all of you lovely, lovely folks down in the comment section below. Let me know which of the two characters do you personally think looks cooler. Was it Alfred or maybe it is a Red Hood? I'll show you guys both of them here in just 1 second. But in addition to that, guys, don't forget, since we have now come to the conclusion of all our Batman customs, and you will see a video showcasing... Did you just tackle that car? Holy! I didn't even know that was possible. That was insane. But again, since we have gone ahead and finished the customs for the Batman characters that we were working on, now we're going to be able to shift our attention to other customs. So don't forget, if there is a specific custom character, look at that Pizza Planet. That's awesome. I never saw that poster before. If there's a specific custom that you think to yourself like, hey, I'd really love to see that character, whether it be a Marvel character, another Pixar character, maybe a DC character, a Ninja Turtle, a Simpsons, whatever character you could think of, let me know down in the comment section below, because I might just very well choose that as the next character we craft. Now, of course, don't forget, in addition to those character choices, you can always go on ahead and let me know your ideas and thoughts as far as what you would like to see over on Twitter and Instagram at Blitzwinger. So here's Alfred, who probably turned out one of the best characters. If we just changed the hair, I honestly think it would be as close to an Alfred as we could get. I think that this looks really, really good. I think we could probably use that mustache for a really good J. Jonah Jameson as well. So I think if we ever do that, that would be cool. Maybe that's the challenge. Do you guys want to see 12 Spider-Man characters next? Because I think that could be a really fun challenge to try to pull off as well. But either way, here's Alfred. I think he turned out really, 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 really cool. And then the other character that was far more difficult to actually put together, but I think actually turned out pretty well as well, is the one and only Red Hood. So there he is. And you know what? I think that he would even benefit from just one tiny other detail. And that would be... Oh, wait. Is that the only motorcycle in the game? I guess it is. But either way, we place that down. And I think that Red Hood really, really... Wait, what? There we go. Really benefits from that. And that makes the character look far, far cooler. Look at that. So with that in mind, ladies and gents, thank you so very much for watching today's episode of Customs. I will hopefully catch you guys here next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.